Hi everyone, my name is May Caudillo and I will be telling you about my photography business plan that I designed for this class. Who am I? May Caudillo Photography is a unique photography business created and operated by myself. My target audience includes musicians and other artists that are both established and emerging, and anyone with a vision that is achievable via photography documentation. When I first started my research, I realized that there are many creatives and musicians that are willing to invest in a product or service as long as they believe that it'll bring value to them. Additionally, these people tend to have upcoming events such as an album release or a clothing line reveal that they would want documented through photography. The problem that my business seeks to address is the repetitiveness in photography styles for artists that really want to have a unique look. This is caused by an oversaturation in the photography market that is fueled by social media tools, especially Instagram. And how am I going to solve this problem? I will address this problem by offering a photography style that cannot be attained by just anyone with an iPhone. I'm going to be marketing directly to band members by interacting with them and offering affordable prices based on the median income in Raleigh, North Carolina. I will be focusing on reaching local or up-and-coming bands that have an upcoming album release or that need press or social media photos. I will be using film photography, which stands out from a lot of digital photographers in Raleigh or people who shoot on their iPhones or their smartphones, while also emulating the camera preference of many famous and respected photographers, which we will look at later. I will be exploring individual personalities and styles of the bands and the people that I work with so that I can make connections with all of my clients, and I will be conveying the aspects of life that I'm personally intrigued by, such as color, bodies, and relationships. The vision for my brand is to build an empire of the most influential, inspirational photography work of our time. When creating this vision, I wanted to come up with something that would be really, really great, but also really, really far-fetched, so that I could remain really motivated throughout the entire timeline of my business. My mission is to make genuine connections with the humans I work with, to inspire by being a leader, and to constantly produce work and to never fabricate the truth. The values of my business are some of my personal values as well, which are quality, kindness, passion, originality, love, and fun. The way that I did my market research was by creating a survey on Google Forms, and I sent it out to my friends and family, and I also posted it on my Instagram and on my Facebook. The findings were really interesting to me. Most of the people that participated in my survey were females, and most were in the age range of 19 to 27 years old. I did find it a little discouraging that 47%, so almost half of the people that answered my survey, were not looking to work with a photographer in the next year. And this, along with something that Professor Zucchino pointed out to me, is what led me to establish my target audience. The people that were looking forward to working with a photographer were wanting to do this for either a personal portrait session of any kind or for graduation photographs. The three things that people look for when hiring a photographer, the top three things, are the quality of the photographer's work, the style of the photographer, and the personality of the photographer. Some other helpful insights that my findings revealed were that Many potential clients are interested in taking a personal portrait session. Having someone that the individual already knows, as well as the price of photography, are the two main barriers that prevent someone from hiring a photographer. And a distinct style and ease of accessibility are reasons why individuals would choose to work with a particular photographer. The top 3 competitors in my market are really famous photographers. I displayed them in order from most well-known or most prestigious to less. I would still say that they're all pretty well-known in the photography world. The first one is Ryan McGinley, shadowy, and I think that she has a very recognizable and signature style, which is something that I would like to accomplish in my photography business. And the last one is Olivia B. She mainly shoots album covers and directs music videos, as well as works on many personal projects that are showcased in New York City. Her most recent well-known work is with Maggie Rogers, who is currently doing a tour in the US. She shot her music video for the song Alaska, and as well as the album cover for her most recent album. And she's also done work with people like Kesha and Katy Perry. Olivia B captures everyday life moments in informal settings, and she is a heavy user of film photography. She does a lot of self-portraits that are very hazy and grainy, and she's also very selective about the clients that she works with. The pictures of Ryan and Olivia are of themselves, and the picture that I have under Sasha Samsonova is a picture or a portrait that she took of Kylie Jenner. The opportunities that I have in my market include the ability of starting out by going to local shows, which I can do here in Raleigh, as well as talking to people that I already know and branching out from there. Some of the threats that I identified along the way of creating my business plan are other photographers in the Raleigh area who are more well known than I am. Another threat is the fans that take photos and post them to Instagram, because these pictures are very easily accessible, they're free, and they often get the attention of musicians or artists who are able to easily repost them on their own social media page for free. Some of my personal strengths in my business include the equipment that I have. I'm fortunate enough to have a good camera and as well as professional lighting tools. And my other strength is my persona, as well as my demographic, or the demographic that I fit in, which is young, Latina, and female. These are strengths because standing out from other people as someone who's young, who's probably in school, who looks different than the majority of people since I am minority, all of those things allow me to be easily seen, which is something that I want for my business, because I want to get the attention of other people in order to find clients and then establish good client relationships. Some of my weaknesses include that I'm inexperienced in music. I don't know that many people in the music industry, if any at all, and I don't personally play music myself, so I will have to showcase my strengths through my photography in order to attract potential clients. And the other weakness of mine is a lack of necessary funds to upgrade my equipment at the beginning of starting this business, since this is something that I will be doing on my own. It'll be a little difficult to get started financially. This is my business model canvas. A lot of the things on here I've already discussed throughout the presentation, but I just wanted to give a few more examples of the logistics of my business plan. So just to reiterate, the key activities are taking album cover photographs for musicians, creative portraits for clients of diverse backgrounds, and photography work for the community. The value of my business is that the portraits that I'll take will reflect the individual's personal style as well as their vision. The prints of my work will be of high quality that is unachievable by Walgreens or a similar printing service. And the next value is that it provides a style of photographs that is creative and that speaks to the soul. The way that I plan on handling my customer relationships are by getting to know my clients on personal levels, so that they will want to continue to work together. And I'll do this by being available to my clients 24/7 via text or social media and allowing phone calls during business hours. And I also plan on establishing social media relationships. These are the brand identity examples that I developed during the first run of this exercise. I'm really thankful for the people who responded and gave me feedback. It was really helpful. I got comments that the font wasn't the best, which I definitely agree with, and that the words were all kind of closing in on the logo in the bottom left-hand picture, and I also agree that that's not the best since the logo doesn't say as much as my name does, for example, so it's not necessary for the logo to be so present in the middle. And after receiving feedback, I reworked the graphics, which will be used as either business cards, social media promotion, banners, or website visuals. And this is the final product that I came up with for my business. It's kind of minimal, but it's very colorful, and it provides just enough information to get people to look me up, to look up my work, and to contact me. And that's exactly what I was looking for. And I also want to say thank you to the people that participated in my survey in our class. It was really helpful. And I hope you all enjoyed my presentation and that you have a good rest of the semester.